Hi, everybody. I'm Moniquederouen, the Mind Body Coach, and today I am here with one of my clients, Christina Hoskins, and I want to share her story with you and let her tell it from her point of view how she has changed using this work. Welcome, Christina. I'm so glad to have you here with me today.
Hello, hello. Glad to be here.
Yeah. So, the first question I want to ask you is, where did you meet me? How did we connect? Do you remember?
Yes, I remember. I remember I put a post on a Joe Dispenza Facebook page, and I'm like, has anyone healed from having injuries or screws in their body or after past surgeries? And then you responded, and you're like, hey, come friends me. And then from that, here we are.
Okay. So you met me in a group and we hit it off. We became Facebook friends. And what had you tried previously up to that point? Were there things that you had done? Had you invested in your self-care and trying to get this work done for yourself before you were working with me?
Well, before I was working with you, I was doing a lot of meditation and following Joe Dispenza. And I remember doing it and I'm like, why isn't it working? And I'm like, there's got to be more to it. And then I was getting frustrated that it wasn't working. But I kept I was hopeful. But other than that, I was just getting massages, chiropractor, um, neurologist, cortisone injections, you name it. Just, physio
Mhm.
and yeah, exercise, but I was not able to exercise then because I was so frozen. Um, so yeah, that was pretty much everything.
You'd been pretty much trying just the basic things that you knew to do, go to the chiropractor, massages, acupuncture for the physical body. And then you were also working on the mental body with the meditation and trying to be involved in that, but it wasn't quite working for you, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so now I'll kind of ask you because you were already in that world and you were doing some physical body work, you were doing meditation and trying to get into that space. What did you already know? Like knowledge-wise, you had read the books, you had done the programs, you had maybe been a part of the things, but you couldn't actually do and live out in yourself. Was there anything that you found issues with that?
So so I think I knew that how I was thinking would affect how I'm feeling,
Okay.
but I just couldn't raise my vibration to a high level or how it's meant to be, well, what I thought it should have been like to heal. So I guess I had that knowledge that it's so important, like how we speak and what we're thinking, but I just couldn't connect the two together. Like I couldn't get it. So yeah.
So would it be like I knew it, I had the information, but I couldn't actually embody it so I could get the results.
Yeah, I couldn't embody it. Like I was doing everything, but with no effect.
Yeah. How did that feel for you to just know this information and keep doing it, but not actually get the result?
Well, frustrating
Mhm.
because I don't know. I'm one that doesn't give up. So I kept going, but it is frustrating. So I can see why others would probably just say no and just stop because it just, yeah, drives you nuts.
Okay, so I want to back up a little bit because I think this is really important to share. When you and I first met, you reached out to me and connected, but then your husband also sent me an email. And he sent me an email and he even said, Christina doesn't want me to send this because I can be a little bit blunt. And he listed some very serious concerns of where y'all were in life. You had two small children. You were not functioning the way you needed to. He was concerned about your physical well being. He thought you were in hopelessness. He even said to me, you might be our last hope. And he didn't want you to start something that was going to end you back in the same exact spot you were. There was a lot of fear
Mm.
about the financial support of it. And he and I had a couple conversations, and we even had a Zoom call and met up when before I did another consultation with you. So, can you speak to where you were when that email came out? Now, this was January 2021. I just looked at it. I still have it.
Okay.
It was
Yeah,
January
wow.
2021 when he messaged me. And can you talk from where you were there to where you are now and just your
Okay.
experience?
So where I was there was just, yeah, hopelessness. Like I remember, I just had this feeling that I had to work with you, and it was just such a strong feeling. And I remember going to my husband saying, like, I need this because I don't know what's going to happen if I don't do this. And it's just so crazy to talk about now because like where I am now from where I was, it's just two different people. So I was just in this, I would say, freeze state from like a traumatic neck injury that just came out of the blue. And I thought I was going to die. Like I believed that so much. And from then, my body just could not go back to a regulated state. And I'm like, what's going on? Like, I'm not one that's stressed all the time or panicked. And from that, I probably spent before seeing you over $10,000 on, the conventional way of, healing. And like nothing worked. So I was like, am I going to be like this forever? Am I going to be like stuck just not enjoying my life anymore or not being able to move, not being able to work or enjoy time with my kids? So yeah, and then Kevin reaching out and him saying yes. I was like, okay, finally I can just do this. And yeah, we went on our journey together.
Yeah. What were the ailments that you started this journey with? Do you remember what you were suffering with when you first met me?
Yes, so I couldn't breathe properly because my chest was so tight. I would get like tingles in my whole body. My eyes would like always be bumping around. If there was white lights, I'd feel like I was going to pass out. I couldn't drive. Like my hands, I used to be on the wheel and they used to go through the wheel, like because my nervous system was just so dysregulated or unregulated. Um, I couldn't go out. I didn't catch the train. I stopped going anywhere. I stopped going to the gym and I pretty much stopped living my life. It just threw me threw me off. I didn't know who I was anymore after that incident.
Yeah. So the pain was so bad you literally couldn't live your life.
Couldn't live my life. Couldn't turn my neck. Couldn't breathe. There was like just like a choking in my whole chest. I'd be scared to go to sleep because like it was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Or wake up. You'd wake up in dread. Like you'd open your eyes and go, "Oh, is it sore today? Or can I breathe today?"
Mm.
So yeah, a very, very bad place.
Yeah. What is your life like now? What is your physical health like now and your life in general compared to what it was?
Physical health right now is so good. That's what I was saying. Like sometimes I'm like, wow, I'm like, oh, this is me now. Like I'm back, back but better because I'm so much more aware now. So I think it's like you're pretty much being born again, but you've got your choices. So like you can go, oh, do I like this? And then you just change it, even though it takes work, but you can like create how you want to be. So it's like you've grown up in a sense.
And you're
So
physically
yeah,
doing things. You're physically doing things that are kind of blowing my mind. Like
I know.
I saw you on a rock wall the other day.
Yes.
I see you
Yeah.
doing yoga and training and all of
Yes.
these things that you physically were unable to do
Yeah.
in 2021.
In 2021, physically unable to do it. I remember when we were speaking, I used to go, oh, I'm scared to lift the box at work. Remember?
Yes.
And I used to be there and come home and go, oh, I lifted 5 boxes. That's why I'm in pain. And now I lift like 508 and it's fine.
So it's not
Like
really
it's
the
just,
boxes. Y'all hear
it
this?
wasn't
It's
the
not the
boxes.
boxes.
No.
It's never
So
what we think it is. It's so
yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
So I often look back at my own journey and I think about, what would I tell myself 20 years ago if I knew this now? Or what would I tell my best friend if they were struggling with something? What would you offer them about this type of work and working with me?
Okay, well, I would probably just say that it's so crucial to have someone that provides just a safe place for you to share everything and be vulnerable and be able to just open up without feeling judged or having any shame attached to it. So I would tell them like that this work does work, but it does take like a lot of courage, discipline, and commitment. Like it's a journey and there's like hiccups along the way, but when you have that person that's with you, you're like to that provides safety, like you can get through it and it is available. Yeah.
So you found safety in what we were doing. You were able to
Yes.
go through it.
Yes. I found safety in what we were doing because I guess I didn't really have permission to be myself before doing the work with you. Like I said, it's the same thing. It's like you're being birthed again. So I didn't have, I maybe I did have it growing up, but maybe I didn't know. So it was like that for me. It was just I could be myself and it's okay to be who I am.
I love that for you.
Yeah.
Um, Anything that you want to talk about the membership? Is there anything that you want to share about the membership in general?
In general, I love it. I couldn't, I'm so glad I have it now because that's like my safety container where I can like reach out if I need anything or if I need to ask a question or need some clarity, that's there. And also just like-minded people.
Mhm.
So, you don't feel like you're alone.
Yeah. And hey, for the record, Christina's in Australia at a totally different time zone, and I'm in Glenwood
Yeah.
Springs, Colorado. And we've been doing this whole time, and
Yeah.
it's been easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any final thoughts or expressions that you want to share before we finish out?
Final thoughts is just don't give up on yourself
Mm.
and just really just trust that you can do this and that there is another version available and you can be free.
Yeah, freedom. So yummy.
Yes.
Well, I am thrilled that you and I put in the time to do this work together and that you were able to get to this space. And I'm so grateful that you were able to trust me and even move into a membership where you didn't know anybody else and continue to stay in there and be able to get this support long term. So, thank you so much for your hard work and dedication and commitment to this because you're a shining example of the possibility. So thank you so much for having that available.
Yeah, and thank you for bringing me safety. It really just blows your mind, this work. Yeah.
Well, again, I'm just so thrilled that we're able to share this work and do it on such a large scale and be able to be so personal at the same time. So thank you so much for everything and for being here with me today and being willing to share your story with those that may be suffering with something similar and not know that this is available. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome. And thank you.
I'm Moniquederouen, the mind body coach, and this is my client Christina Hoskins, who has overcome her chronic pain and enjoy to more coming out. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and you'll never miss one of these coming out for you. You can also go to the link below and set up a consultation if you're interested in moving forward or talking about possibility for yourself.